and gentlemen, it is Friday night. It is 10/10, October 10th. It is break night. We have count them, four breaks on tap tonight. We will be doing the Bowman Chrome first. I still have to do the tags for that. We're going to then do the NASCAR serial number, and then we're going to go with football and likely finish the night with the WWE. We have some folks who need to pick spots. I'm going to put that in the chat. What's going on, everybody in chat, both on YouTube and Facebook? We are doing the serial number giveaway again tonight. So go ahead and get your numbers in on the right-hand side in the comment section and get what number you think we will pull tonight for a serial number. Notepad is running thin. I need to buy a new notepad. And then I keep losing my notepad. That's also not helpful. Double whammy. What did I do with it? I don't know what to do with my notepad. I guess I will just use the backside of this one. That's fine, that'll work. Oh. All right. 1 week into retirement and he's already bored. Jeez. What's up, Chad? Well, when did that retirement money hit? Then you can start buying hobby boxes from me, and then we can. Then you won't be bored anymore. All right. Let's see. I got BT 7, Andrew 13, Andrew Benjamin. That's Andrew H 13. Oh, is that because technically you're on? Is that when the retirement benefits don't actually start paying until then? Just go tell Daniel he's still doing a crappy job, and that'll help you make you feel better. All right. I'm going to get the tags in for the Bowman Chrome break for folks. I thought I had the camera pointed right. Oh, it's just. Let's see. I did get a couple bings while I was writing these down. All right. All right. Let's get the tags in for this one. I got a different story from Daniel on that, Brian. Yeah, I figured you were on terminal. That's why. You're retired, but technically you're on terminal, so it's kind of an in between. You're like in limbo. All right. Yeah, Daniel gave me a different story about the retirement ceremony thing. Now, somewhere in the middle, I figure there's probably what the right story is, but I'll leave that for you guys to decide on who would actually had the right story there. I was there in spirit. Sean Stickle. What's going up, Sam? So, Sam, it seems like there's no Breakers Delight tonight. This is 2 times Bowman Hobby. That's why the prices came down on some of the teams. It's 2 times Bowman Hobby. Make sure I listed that one correctly. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, no Breakers Delight tonight. That's why it's 6 spots are getting the A's tonight. We'll do Breakers Delight again next week. So I never got an answer from you guys if you felt like I should up this. Lynn, Dennis, Sean, Frankie. Like, do you guys think we should do 2 Hobby and a Breakers Delight next week? Did it screw it up again? Sure did. It defaulted it. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, how's my voice now? It's defaulting to yeah, it keeps defaulting it to the other one. So, Mike, you're saying yes, we should up it to 2 Hobbies and a Breakers Delight next week? Because I don't have a problem doing two Bowman and a Breakers Delight next week if you guys want to do that. I mean, it does seem like the pay-by team has been doing, like, you guys did a really good job with getting this pay-by team filled. And like I said, I just feed off of how you guys. Okay, we can try and do that next week. So I kind of just feed off of what you all want. Like, if you guys say, yeah, let's go do this, let's run it this way, or you want more of this product, I mean, I will feed that all day long. I do still have a decent clip of. I just got a full case of Breakers Delight in, and I did. Brian, you should call me sometime because I could tell you what his story of it was. Not at $800. You banned Sam's bot. What if Sam is the bot? What if Sam is just a robot? For those that are just joining in, we do have serial number giveaway tonight, so go ahead and get your comments in for serial number. I've only gotten 5 written down so far, and I know a couple people have said, so make sure you get your serial number in for the serial number giveaway here. I'll tell you, Brian, I think there was a total miscommunication and a breakdown in communication on the whole thing. Kind of what I'm reading. Robert RCS. And then Sam at 16. No one on YouTube tonight. It's funny. We had for a while. Everybody was on YouTube, and then everyone just kind of migrated back to Facebook, which is kind of funny. Chad's going 1, 2, 3. Draw 11. Yep. Steve taking the number 1. Ash. Ash is in here. All right. I got Thomas's wrestlers. I just want to be able to get that wrestling break run so people can. Steve J. Ash 42. Hey, Robert. I need you to go into WWE and pick a wrestler. I do not know why Aiden is now losing his mind. Aiden's been having a bit of a rougher time for some reason with his sleep lately. And it's kind of driving us a bit crazy. We don't know if he's just having pains. All right. All right. So I still need Robert Slusky and Ricky Worry to pick wrestlers. Some of us have real jobs. Oh. Wait, Robert. Okay, Robert, you said pick who's ever left. I saw that. I saw that you guys are officially Facebook friends. I did. He's playing Xbox at the moment. All right. Okay, so we're going to do the Bowman Chrome break. We've got 2 boxes up top right now. So basically, we're doing top 6 here. So we're just going to go for Sam, Andrew, and Andrew. You guys are going to get the 2 packs in each of the first box. And then Lynn, Dennis, and Sean, you're going to get 2 packs in the second box. So I'm going to take second box over here, number 2. Becky Lynch got taken. All right, so first 2 packs, these are going to be Sam's. Second 2 packs are going to be Andrew Benjamin. And next 2 are going to be Andrew Huther. All right, empty box. How about the Giants for the win? Jeez, that was unexpected. And not just a win, but like a win in very convincing fashion, too. That was really something else. All right, we do our Superfractor bounty. It is up to $740 now. We're getting close to that $800 mark. All right, here we go. Cody Bellinger, who just opted out for the Yankees. Sandy Alcantara, Jackson Holiday. We got a blue for Boston. It's a Walker Buehler, 99 of 150. Nobody had 99. And Dwanker Kakaris, I think people have called his name password now. But for the Guardians, who went on the mini, going to Dan. C4 on tanks. Wow. Hey, I played golf today. And we actually shot a modified AR-15 for one of the drives on the hole. It literally has a shell and it had a little tube on the front of it. And you literally shot it out of the gun. You shot your golf ball drive out of the gun. And it goes, a guy had shot one. It went over 300 yards. Looked like damn knuckleballs coming out of the freaking gun. It was absolutely wild today, seeing that. Connor Griffin, one of the top prospects right now in the league. It came to the lead from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Aliario, Furbus, Sadibel, Delzin, Elion De La Cruz for the Diamondbacks, and Brian Custer Cortesia. Got 18 people online tonight. Wow, thanks for joining. Welcome. What's up, Kevin? We are doing serial number giveaway, so please make sure to give me your serial numbers in the comment section. We've only hit one serial number so far, number 99. So if you have not done so, make sure you get your serial numbers in. But yes, so apparently I saw a thing now that the league is investigating the Giants' assertion of the concussion protocol from the game yesterday, because how quickly Jackson Dart came out of the tent and then went back in the game. So I thought that was pretty funny, and just all the people going in there going, he's fine. Jacob Wilson for the A's, Jacob DeGrom. So that A's one goes to Sam. Jacob DeGrom, Chase DeLaunder. Yeah, next auto. Man, both autos came out of the first two packs. 49 of 150. That is a Julian Barreto. I do not know if that's the Giants' big hitter right there. Someone will have to let me know. And then 70 of 99, Luke Dickerson for the Nationals. Julian Barreto. 49. And not many 49s. Ash was the closest to 42 on that one. And the Luke Dickerson. Just missed. Another one. That's right. 70 of 99. Lynn with 119 and Kevin 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 numbers. That means I got 3 people online right now that have not joined to put their serial number in the comment sections. Got a chance to win free break credit. You do not have to be part of the breaks. All right, we got Roki Sasaki, rookie that came to the league for the Dodgers. Caden Powell, Tommy White, Pedro Catui, and Juan Tomas. Sam, is that Sam or Mike, or is that the Giants Chase guy? Or is that the wrong guy? All right. So Sam got, I think, 2 A's cars. He got Tommy White and Jacob Wilson on that one. Hey, maybe because we hit the auto in the first 2 packs, that means we're going to get a garbage pail kit out of this one. Matt in for number 12. Okay. Oh, that was wishful thinking. All right. Yeah, I got yours. All right, so Andrew Benjamin now has the A's for these 2 packs. You say Kikuchi, Randy Arozarena, Red Will Warren. Well, we know if it's not Nick Kurtz, it ain't worth it. Bryce Harper for the Phillies on the meteoric rise. We got a Pulsar for the Nationals. Dylan Cruz, 201 to 399 rookie Pulsar. Nice. Christian Campbell on the melted mashers. Gorger Batista, Polanco, Leone, and Acosta. Was he just happy screaming at you?
Strawberry milk.
He just had one.
More strawberry milk.
Oh, Jesus.
I said no. And he argued with me. And then I said, sleep. You can have strawberry milk when the sun comes up. He was like, no.
Nice.
Then he told me to snore.
Snore.
I said, you snore.
Do you want to play in the serial number giveaway?
2.
2? Okay. Lisa's taking 2. You and Andrew Benjamin have the same number.
Okay.
All right.
He's killing killing me.
He's
I
not.
just want 20 minutes to sit on the couch and not have to come up here.
He's not been doing as we go to sleeping anymore, and I don't know if it's because of the device or if it's
Also, his spine just feels very bony. Did he eat dinner tonight?
Yes, actually, he ate chicken nuggets. So
Feeling very strong.
yeah, well, he's not eating as much, but he's also not walking as much, so he's not
I know.
bulking up.
I feel bad not getting him strawberry milk, but I don't want him to pee the bed either.
Right. Well, that's interesting. Never had that happen right out of the gate. Right on top, we had a Santiago Leone on the mini diamonds. Right on top. I did not. It's amazing how some of these bands keep going and going and going. They're like the Energizer Buddy. Sean Stickle, 73. That was a great interception, though. I mean, the Giants played really well. Yes, it is, Greg. It's all for you. Greg, we're doing serial numbers, so if you want to get in, Edgar Cuero, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jose Ramirez, Kumar, Rocker, Red, Max Volume, Roman Anthony, Christian Moore, Melted Mashers, Lopez, De La Cruz for the Padres, Davilio, and Mikel Corrette. All right. No A's for Andrew Benjamin. Now, Andrew Huther's got it on these two. No Doubt is reuniting. My wife might like that. I can't remember if she likes No Doubt or not. I thought she did. Logan Henderson, Sung Chae Chang, Kevin Alcantara, Nick Kurtz, Red. Hey, hey, hey. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for Andrew Huther. That's the red rookie you want. That is the red rookie that you want. We finally got the worthwhile red rookie. That one's going to Andrew Huther. That one, what's that worth? $100? Andrew? $100 for that one. If he wins Rookie of the Year, which is by all perspectives, as he is going to win Rookie of the Year. Greg, 28. All right. Well, hey, we finally hit a meaningful red rookie. Telion Serrano, Shimmer, not numbered. Cam Smith, adios. There's the Shadoro Mori. Yeah, you know what? I ended up benching Scottaboo because I was like, they're not doing good. 100 for Rookie of the Year, 300 if he wins MVP. But it's only him. I think I heard it was Caden Dana. Caden Dana. Yeah, so how long you want to hold on to that card, right? I'll have to message Andrew if he jumped off and ask him if he wants to just go ahead and we can maybe do a trade right now for credit for it. Yervin Morello, Nestor Miranda, and DJ Layton. All right. Yeah, 31 on is it the Cubs pitcher? I couldn't remember who. All right, last pack for Andrew Huther. Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, got a couple different colors in here. Jackson Churio, 33 of 100. Anyone with 33? We did have a 33. Hitting break credit points right now. Robert, 33. $5 break credit to you. 33 of 100. And then we've got a Christopher Suero. I swear he was good. 5 of 399. Nobody had 5. For the Mets. Tell you, it's getting really hard with products right now. Everything is just super slow rolling out right now, and it's becoming a real pain trying to find stuff. I did buy some more Panini Black, and I did get some mega boxes of some different things. I also got some sealed fat pack boxes. Shohei Ohtani on the Adios, Telion Serrano, John Gill, Bo Davis, and Roman Anthony, and that's going to be box 1. Yeah, 31 points I left on my bench because I benched Cam Scattaboo for fantasy because I thought he was going to get. I wasn't sure how things were looking for him. All right. Box number 2. So Lynn, first 2 packs. Dennis, second 2. Sean, last 2. Hit the autos real quick out of this one. When are we going to hit our Superfractor bounty? When is it going to come? Is it going to be tonight? Is it going to be in WWE? Is it going to be in this? Got 2 swings out of tonight. Whole case of Bowman. All right. You did a number randomizer? Yeah, that's not bad. Not a bad way to do it. I mean, it is pretty much a random number generator anyways with these. Oh, trust me, I'm waiting for Mosaic too. I love Mosaic. When we do Mosaic, we'll be loaded up with the retail on Mosaic because I love doing the Genesis, and we go crazy with Mosaic football. Ohtani, Tovar, Kettle Marte, Jazz Chisholm, upside down Kyle Karros for the Rockies. Rockies always hit in Bowman. I did pre-order 2 hobby boxes of Mosaic. Ooh. All right. Cam Smith, it came to the league. Stroop, Andrew Salas for the Marlins, Zach Cole, and Manny Cedeno. Pack 2. Yeah, I will go hard at Mosaic football because I think Mosaic football is great. Some people don't like it very much, but I think there's a lot more value in that product than paying an arm and a leg. But Sam, I would love to do. The problem is, I would love to do. I think it was Sam or who said. I'm trying to think who said the Panini Black basketball. Who's asking about Panini Black basketball? Where did I see that? I'm trying to remember who asked me about it. Oh, I can't even find the comment anymore. It was you. Yeah, I would love to do it, but it's just like we've struggled with the group on trying to fill basketball. Tariq Skubal, Max Muncy for the A's. That's 1 for Lynn. Dylan Cruz. And right out of it again, Johnny Severino for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's A lot of effort in that auto. I think it's a V. Actually, I think technically Flawless was their last licensed product. Oh, no, actually, you're right. I think it is. They had 5 autographs in it, but I've heard it's also a massive sticker dump for them. Like, photo wasn't bad, but I've heard that product has just been basically an entire sticker dump for them. Johnny Severino. We're going to kick Dickerson out. Christian Argulis, 174, 499. That one was not there. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Another one for Lynn. Alorki Rodriguez, Diego Tornes, Elion Pena, there you go, and Cam Schlitter, whose his value skyrocketed quite a bit after that performance. I got, which is actually strange that people are saying there's a lot of redemptions in there, because they were questioning whether or not Panini's going to be able to honor those redemptions based on the fact they don't have the license anymore. This one's going to Lynn. I mean, you thought their redemption turnaround time was bad before. That's also what kind of scares me a little bit about that. I don't like the fact that if it takes them 2 years already when they had the license to get a redemption, what the hell do we think their turnaround time is going to be when they don't have the license anymore? Can never get this cord. All right. Andrew, did you see what we hit for you? You and I need to message afterwards about this. All right. And I have some top loading to do. Who was it? Sam, you hit the Schlitter. Didn't you hit the Schlitter, that numbered Schlitter we hit? Like one of the first Bowman breaks I did? All right. Next 2 packs are going to be for Dennis. That's a very good to finally get in the red rookie. Ugh. What were the names of the redemptions? I can't even imagine who the names would be. Drake Baldwin, Kumar Rocker, Edgar Cuero, red rookie. Nick Kurtz, Meordic Rise. There's one for Dennis there. Jose Anderson, 358 of 399 for the Brewers. Jack Caglione, Melted Mashers. Severino, Will Taylor, Luis Pena, and Charlie Condon. Did you sell it yet? You probably could sell it to Andrew. He probably would buy it to you straight up. Andrew Huther, that is. You could sell it to him. All right. I don't worry about the red rookies anymore unless we know, like at this point, we already pretty much know who the rookie of the years are going to be. Still get sleeved when I send them to you guys, but all right. Did you buy it now? Zach Veen, Hyeseong Kim, Junior Caminero, Hayden Birdsong, Max Volume, Walker Jenkins, Nick Kurtz on the Melted Mashers. Nice. Cale Fountain, Devin Fitzgerald, Arun Namala, and Heinz Brito. Yeah, so Andrew, he's got a Schlitter numbered to 299 from Bowman Chrome from one of our earlier breaks. You might want to message him about it. Oh, I'm sitting in it. All right. And this one's to Dennis. All right, going to do the last two of this, and I'm going to do a quick check on wrestler names for. Oh God, him high fiving the referee, that was classic. There you go. That's right. You did get two. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Alex Bregman. Zach Veen on the red rookie. Roman Anthony on the shimmer for the Red Sox. Walker Buehler again, 389 of 499. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the Adios. Christian Aguilas. Yario Padilla. Ramsell Medina and Kenny Felion. All right, this is Sean Stickles for the A's. So he's got a Nick Kurtz rookie right now. Do the second one, and I'll sleeve the. No superfractor. Womp womp. Spencer Schwallenbach, Bobby Witt Jr., Mike Trout, Mini Diamond, Yahil Melendez for the Cubbies, and John Gill for the A's. That is 213 of 250. Then Adios and Nick Kurtz. There you go, another one, Sean. JJ Weatherholt, Harold Rivas, Dejan Macaris, and Kendry Martinez rounds out your Bowman break. I am sorting through Wednesdays. Everybody's shipments. I know I haven't sent out the tracking numbers, but everybody's shipments from the Mega Baseball break did go out. So all of you should be getting packages from that break. I put them all in the mail yesterday. Yeah, I think they all went in the mail yesterday. So I do owe tracking numbers to folks, but everybody's shipments from that Mega Baseball break did go out. All right. So a lot of packages went, a lot of shipping count numbers got reset back to 0. All right, let me put these over in Sean's stack, and we'll do a recap of Bowman. See, I'm just trying to do a quick inventory check here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have six Bowman regular hobbies left, and 4 Breakers Delights. But I am taking some of those off to the card shop. I actually technically have 7 Breakers Delights left. But if anybody wants a personal of Bowman Chrome, let me know, because if we're going to start breaking 2-in-1s, they'll definitely start going a lot quicker. And we can always look at seeing if we can get more, too. If we're rocking and rolling on it, for sure. Yeah, there were 4 autos. We'll go back over them here in just a second. Roman Anthony on the shimmer, Walker Buehler to 499, Yahil Melendez on the stripper glitter, as Twas would say. John Gill to 250, Jose Anderson to 399, Elaine Pena base first, Argulis to 499, Clam Schlitter base first, Luke Dickerson 79.99, Andrew Salas base first, Telion Serrano on the shimmer, Shotaro Mori first, Bowman, Santiago Leon for the Twins, and then it came to the league. Roki Sasaki, rookie. Jackson Churio hit our first serial number of the night, 33 of 100. Johnny Severino, base first rookie auto. Julian Barreto to 49 of 150 on the blue auto. Walker Buehler again, 99 of 150. Drinker Kakaris for the Guardians auto. The other auto was Kyle Karros for the Rockies. And then we had Christopher Suero to 399 on the Pulsar, and Dylan Cruz to 399 on the Pulsar. And we hit a red rookie finally of somebody actually who's likely going to win Rookie of the Year, Nick Kurtz. And that's going to Andrew Luther. All right, we're going to do NASCAR next. I'm going to check on the wrestler count. Because I want to run that random here so folks can do trades for wrestlers if they want to. All right, let me just do a quick check on that. We're going to do the NASCAR break. Robert, did you see David Lapreno was offering you $10 for your spot? Basically giving you a $10 payback if you didn't want to do the wrestling one. Sounds good, Greg. Well, sounds like we're going to do 2 Bowman. Oh, so just so everybody knows, Monday next week, Aiden's getting his second surgery. So he's getting another pin put in and his fibular bone cut. It is expected to be an outpatient procedure. The way I'm going to kind of handle things is I am going to do a normal schedule next week, but I'm going to put a caveat that everything might shift a day right if for some reason we get held up really late at the hospital on Monday. If we get out early and we're back fine and Aiden's managing pain fine, we'll continue to press. But it is going to be a subject Monday night break subject to change. So just I want to put that out there for everybody. I will show that had a little update with Aiden today at his PT, who did extremely well. Gotta find it here. There we go. So, two weeks after his surgery. Table or chair? Chair. Good. Good. Basically put a bag around his leg and he stopped bothering with it, but he didn't even use a walker today. Apparently Lisa has been posting in a group that is for some of these external fixators, and apparently even the people in the fixators are like, how is he doing that so quickly? Like, all right. So Ricky Worry said Ray mysteriously. All right. So. All right. So I think Robert had said just pick the best one available to him. Ricky's going with Ray Mysterio. I want to get this random run here so anybody can go and try to do some trading. So give me 1 second. So Robert said best available. So Robert, I'm going to recommend. I'm going to just walk through this. All right. So let me delete Ray because I got to run this random here. And there's going to be a lot of people at names here on this. All right. So let me go to the list here. Ray's out. Ripley's out. I think someone picked Hogan. Yep. J, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yep. Bliss is out. AJ's out. Kevin Owens. I ended up taking Kevin Owens and AJ Styles because those are the guys that I have followed. So, all right. Seth Rollins. So give me just one quick second here. Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels are out. Sokoa. Rock is out. Tiffany Stratton's out. Triple H is out. Undertaker is out. I was surprised the Undertaker actually hung out as long as he did in this one. I would have thought for sure he would have been one of the first ones grabbed. Becky Lynch is out. All right, I think I got everybody. And then for Robert, I'm going to recommend scanning the list here of who. I think Valkyrie doesn't have an auto on this one. Well, her stuff is selling really hot right now. Sorry, I'm scrolling through a list right now looking for who I think Robert should take. I would probably say Stephanie Valkyrie is probably the best person to have that I can see because her stuff is selling crazy hot right now, Robert. So that's who I'm going to go with here for you is Stephanie Valkyrie. Or Valkyrie. All right. So let me run this random here for this. And then people can go and do trades for wrestlers if they want. Yeah, Stratton got taken already. Yeah, Undertaker has some pretty big hits in this. Okay. But yeah, Stephanie Valkyrie, I think, is probably the best one there. She's just got crazy amounts of value right now. All right. So I'm going to run the random for wrestlers. That's what I got. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of these extras. Paul Bearer has a card on this. That's kind of interesting. Oh, no one grabbed Liv Morgan. I guess because she's been out of action, I completely forgot about her. I'm not a big Liv Morgan fan personally, but I just saw that. I was like, oh, there is. Oh, that's right. Let's see how Punk needs to take out. There we go. All right. Now that looks right. I still feel like I'm missing somebody. All right, one more check through this list. Make sure I got everybody taken out. I don't want to screw this up because this is a big list. Sheet 14. Copy over this. Sorry, I do apologize for having to do this kind of real time. Okay. All right. That. And all right. One more time, let me just make sure I got everybody removed that's not supposed to be in here. There's no AJ. Shawn Michaels, John Cena. AJ's the only A, right? Yeah. Alexa Bliss. She's out, though. I took her out already. Yep, Alexa's out. Let's do this. No Rey Mysterio. No Becky. Took out The Rock already. Yeah, no Rock, no Triple H. No Shawn Michaels. No John Cena. I can't see John Cena. Randy Orton. Oh, that's the one I was missing. Okay. Now I'm good. Now I'm happy with that. All right. WWE Finest. WWE Finest. I knew there was one I was missing. 3 6-sided dice. 11 times. Good luck to everybody. I will sort this list the best I can. And it's done. Bronson Reed on top. Billy Gunn on the bottom. I'm going to post the random in the break in the chat. For this is the WWE random. You know, I had a kid. I was playing baseball at the time, and I did wrestling because I thought it'd be good for a winter sport to keep my strength up and stuff. And I got some kid jump on my back and basically try to wrench my arm out of its socket. And oops, something went wrong. I mean, oops, something went wrong. That was weird. Rest of my life fell on my birthday years back, and I got hat hanging on. That's cool. Yeah, they put me in a weight class that was way below what I normally do, and this kid just jumped on my back and just started wrenching it, and I really did not appreciate my shoulder basically trying to be ripped out of socket. So that kind of ended that for me pretty quickly. And then I'm going to have an odd number here. So I'm going to rerun the list for whoever's at the bottom here. I'm going to run by name. And some people may get some extra wrestlers. So I got to see how many people are going to get extra wrestlers. So many names. It's so hard to do these because there's just, I could do this as a letter break, but I almost feel like doing it as a random wrestler is better. It just means no matter what, you get that person. And then sorting is a little bit easier. Papa Shango's in this. I also did remove any duplicates like Dude Love, Mankind. Like they all fall under Mick Foley. So there's 3 names that, so I'm running the, there's three people are going to get extra wrestlers. So I'm going to just do a random of the name list here real quick. And they're going to be the ones who get the the extra 3 wrestlers, or who are each are going to get an extra wrestler. Three 6-sided dice. And yes. All right, so the people who are going to get the extra ones are Thomas, and Ricky. Well, that's easy. So Thomas is going to get Sami Zayn and Great Khali. Which is here. And here. And Ricky's going to get Billy Gunn. All right, so I'm going to copy these lists into the they're going to go into the comment section of the break, so you'll be able to see that who you have there. If you have more than one, I'm going to try and comment them all in the same comment. I really hate how Facebook wants to make everything a tag. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C. Steve. Normally these randoms actually fall out pretty good a lot of times with a pretty decent spread across the board of folks. Then David has these. Plus this one. All right, there's that. Brian Tanner, Ryan. All right, we're almost there. I do apologize for the delay. Oh my God. Steve. My two. Mario. Robert. All right, and everyone's in. Okay, good. I got it. Sorry. Ow. I hope you didn't tear your rotator cuff out. All right. Yeah, I figured that happened. All right, let me get the serial number break in the list for NASCAR. So anybody who's in wrestling, you are free to do trades if you want. All right, so there is that. I'm going to do the tags for NASCAR. So we've got Brian Tanner. For anybody interested, the Browns are still available in Frankie, Steve, Andrew, Sage, and Phil. The Browns are still available for football if anybody does want to take them, if they want to jump into one more break tonight. Browns are available. All right, they were good. I'll trade my wrestlers for Stacy Keebler. Not the card, the actual person. Make it happen. You want 1990s Stacy Keebler. I don't think your wife would appreciate that, who's also on the stream right now. All right. You want to take the Browns? Okay. All right, just send over and then I'll put you down on the list for it. I left that one open, so. All right. Here we go. We are doing NASCAR Select. Yes, told her to play nice. Stacy Keebler or your wife? Which one? I'm not sure which person we're talking about at the moment. All right, here we go. So, serial number break. Basically, like we said before, everything that goes, if it's not on the front of the card, if it's on the back of the card, we go by the back. Letters will assign to numbers. All right. I watched some cases of that turn 4. Gosh, that's inexpensive. I'm going to power rip this one. Wait, you got Charlotte Flair? Why does no one like Charlotte Flair? Try to look at the people you've got, Chad. I'll take Charlotte Flair if you want to take. I'll put it this way. I'll trade for Charlotte Flair, Chad. You can trade for anybody except for AJ, KO, Bray, and Jordan Grace. Otherwise, I'll take. I said I'll trade. I'll trade other people. I'll trade people though with you. I got El Grande Americano. If you want to trade for Charlotte Flair, anybody except for AJ, Kevin, Jordan Grace, and Bray Wyatt. I got The Miz. You want to trade The Miz for Charlotte? I did actually have The Miz. There's a lot of them that are ripped like bodybuilders now, to be honest. Chad, you want to trade Miz for Charlotte? I'll trade you Miz for Charlotte. Miz for Charlotte is on the table. Also, I think Robert or David may be looking to make offers for trades as well. David wants to trade in Roxanne Perez, Bray, Jordan Grace, Solo Ruka, or Lyra. I got to look and see what he has. But let me do this break first, and then I'll look closer at what he has here. All right. Let's go like this. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's your NASCAR break. So your numbers for this one are Brian Tanner has 2. Robert has serial number 1. So Robert, you are in the running for, if we hit a 101, you are in the running for $115 bounty. Frankie's got 4. Robert has 3. Steve has 8. I've got 0. Andrew has 9. Sage has 7. Brian has 6. And Mr. Trokey's got 5. All right, here we go. Kaz Gralla, spot 0. Bill Elliott, spot 8. The NASCAR silver parallel, Chris Buescher, is going to go to spot 6. Chad, I'm surprised you're not jumping on the Miz for Charlotte trade. I'll take any chick wrestlers. Focus. Focus. God. Just focus. These cameras kill me how their focus just goes absolutely. It's like, what are you looking at that you won't change focus? Kyle Larson, Sensations. That's going to go to spot 6. Austin Beers, spot 4. Connor Zillich. This is the guy you want in an auto because his stuff is going to sell hot. Spot 0. Chase Briscoe. That's going to spot 7. Kyle Busch on the silver. We got our first auto here. It's going to be Parker Rensleff. That's a tie-dye. Nice. Trackside action tie-dye. Parker Rensleff. I think he's the Xfinity Series. That is... Try now. It's giving me a notice saying How now, brown cow? I don't know why it said the mic was muted. Microphone. Com check. Okay. So every once in a blue moon, I see like it. We have the worst unreliable internet provider out here in Southern Maryland, and it's like you get a blip. This is the computer's hardline plugged in, so it's not like it's like, oh, Wi-Fi dropped. The auto was 16, so that was 16, so it's going to 6. And so sometimes I see this like flip, and I don't know why the computer has defaulted that the microphone wants to be the camera here. And I need to go back in and make it default back to saying the default for this is the Yeti. But sound settings, speakers, volume, microphone. All right. I just set it as the default device now, so it should be fine. So I'm going to quick check, make sure. Yep. Okay. So I just changed it so it defaults now to the actual microphone. So hopefully that'll resolve any issues. So I'm going to step back here some cards. So we had an SVG Shane Van Gisbergen. That was spot 6. A Luke Fenhaus, spot 6. Ben Rhodes, spot 8. Jesse Love, nothing but love, spot 2. Ryan Blaney and Fuego, spot 6. There was no number on the Tanner Gray, just a wave. Dale Earnhardt Jr., but it was a spot 9. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was spot 2. Nick Sanchez was spot 4. And then we got to the Alex Bowman, which was 45 of 175, so spot 5. And now you're caught up. All right. Keeping it on rolling. I don't know why. It just does weird things sometimes and drives me crazy. Technology, it's a glorious thing. And Chrome cards never want to focus. William Byron, numbers, spot 8. Cade and Honeycutt, spot 8. Lynn, I'm saving these for Liam because he asked me to save them for him. Kyle Busch, spot 9. Sheldon Creed, spot 7. Spencer Boyd, silver. Actually got to meet him. Spot 5. Austin Hill, sensations, spot 4. Clinton Boyer, spot 4. Kid reporter, Darrell Waltrip, spot 8. The man, Kevin Harvick, spot 5. Greg Biffle, his stuff has been going up in value because he's been mentoring Cletus McFarland. 184 of 199 going to spot 4, which is Frankie. His popularity has been growing again because he's been mentoring Cletus McFarland and showing up on his channel more and more. Carson Hocevar, spot 9. Greg Biffle, speaking of him again, spot 0. Lawless Allen, spot 6. Alex Bowman, spot 3. Tyler Ankrum, silver, spot 1. Sensations, 35 of 99, spot 5. Phil Trokey again. Filled in the gap and got himself with Joey Logano. Is there a 35 on our hit list tonight? No 35. All right. Well, that's a thick patch card. All right, here we go. AJ Allmendinger. Ricky jumping in was 47. Spot 1. Danica Patrick. Spot 3, who's not well liked in the NASCAR community much anymore. Michael McDowell. Spot 1. Kyle Larson on the purple. That is 173 going to spot 3 of 199. Spot 3 going to Robert. TJ's 11. And Ricky 47. We'll get back to doing some in-game games probably next week for sure. My dad's actually going to be here. My dad will be back and hanging out with us next week. He's visiting for 2 weeks. Chase Elliott, spot 4. Jesse Love, spot 2. NASCAR experience again. Tony Bredinger, spot 7. Daniel Hemrick, spot 5. Brandon Jones on the wave. Spot 1, not numbered on the wave. Michael McDowell and Fuego. Spot, that is numbered. 56 of 99 going to spot 6. Thought that one looked a little different. Go to Brian Tanner. Michael McDowell. I know Alan's favorite driver in the whole wide world, Mike McDowell. Fake out card. Jeremy Clements. Spot 4. Carson Hocevar. Spot 5. Jake Garcia. Spot 2. Brad Keselowski on the NASCAR silver logo. Spot 2 for the Brad. Alex Bowman sensations. Spot 9. Jeremy Clements. Spot 4. I would feel salty too if I. That's why unless it's somebody who I'm just like a diehard fan of, or somebody who I'm just trying to collect, I always feel bad about like trading and then going, geez, I wish I just held on to them. Next thing you know, they're gone and I ain't got nothing. I've been in that spot too many times to. I don't like it. All right. Rest of the NASCAR break. We should have one more auto, and we definitely have a relic card right here. Maybe it's a lug nut. Jeff Gordon, spot 1. Ross Chastain. Tie-dye of Ty Gibbs. Nice. Spot 8 on the Ross Chastain. And Ty Gibbs is hiding. Ooh, a Jimmy Johnson relic. We will take a look at that in just a second. That is 1 of 25, and that also means Steve Wilczyk, winner, chicken dinner, $5 break credit for him. Who's got Dirty Dom? Oh, I don't like Dirty Dom. I guess that's the point. People don't like Dirty Dom. All right. And the relic card, that is going to be race worn memorabilia. So that is not numbered. Selective swatches. So letter N. Spot 4. If I counted that correctly. Should be Frankie. Let's pull the broad one down here. All right, we should have one more auto still in here. Ryan Preece, and I do see it. Spot 6, Casey Kane. Spot 4, Christian Eckes. Spot 1, Brad Keselowski again on a numbered card, and Brent Cruz. And last auto, Michael Waltrip. Brad Keselowski is going to be 39 of 125, so that's going to go to spot 9, Andrew Huther. And the Michael Waltrip autograph is going to go to 44 of 49, spot 4, having himself a break. Frankie Riffle is going to take the Michael Waltrip autograph. Oh, I got Dirty Dom? Ew. Ew. I don't want Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom can go dirty bye. All right, and that is your NASCAR break. So we're going to do football next, and then we'll finish with WWE. All right, let's do a recap of NASCAR here. Brad Keselowski with the silver NASCAR logo card. That went to spot 2. Tanner Gray on the wave went to spot 9. Brandon Jones went to spot 1. Michael Waltrip autograph went to spot 4, 44.99. They went 44? No 44s. Michael McDowell and Fuego was 56.99. Chris Buescher on the NASCAR silver logo was spot 6. Kyle Larson on the purple was 173 of 199 for spot 3. Greg Biffle was 184 of 199. Parker Retzcliffe is 16 of 25 going to spot 6. Joey Logano 35 of 99 going to spot 5. Alex Bowman 45 of 175 going to spot 5. And then Jimmy Johnson to spot 4 for the letter N. That was last on there. And Ty Gibbs, 1 of 25, going to spot 1, which is Robert. Thomas already took the Browns. He claimed them earlier. I just hadn't got a chance to update it yet, Tino. But I appreciate you trying to jump in. I was just in the middle of the break when he claimed them. All right. So all right. So I'm going to go and update. Trying to find. If there's any. Wait, I don't have Dirty Dom. Yeah, I don't have Dirty Dom. Oh, I do. Yeah, that Robert has them. Robert has Dirty Dom. I think, Chad, you saw it because I was one making comments. No, I don't have Dirty Dom. All right, so we're going to do the random for football for who gets the Giants. I need to pin this. Online stopwatch. So we're going to do our random. What do we want to do? I got to find some way we can do this. Ooh, we're going to do a camel race. That sounds interesting. All right, we're going to do a camel race for our football break. Okay. I will note you down then for that. All right, need to find football. So we will run this one back, the Phoenix and the Black, on Monday. So this same break will get run back on Monday. I'm gonna edit this, take that out because that is no longer true. All right, so I'm going to swap you guys over to the camel race that we're going to run. So I'm going to get the names in here. I'm going to do a tag first for everybody in football. So top 3 will get the Giants. So the top spot will get the Giants in black, and the other 2 will get it in the Phoenix boxes. All right, so there's everybody's name. Let me go ahead and get the tags in. I keep forgetting. I need to actually flip this screen over so you guys can see it. I think you did very good in NASCAR. And Tino going with number 37. I like that number. I don't know why, just for some reason. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to set you all up here. That's interesting. It actually wrote stuff on the camels here. All right. Oop, wait. I do not want 10 seconds. I want 30 seconds. There we go. All right. Let me get these tags on for people. Jaw. There is still for anyone interested, there is still a half case of Inception basketball break out there too, if anybody ever wants to jump into that. It's only got 1 spot claimed right now, so it's not even remotely close to being run tonight, but I did want to mention that was still out there. Let's see, Jaw, Robert, Mr. Trokey, Brad, Andrew, Lynn, Thomas, we have Robert in there, 1, Spencer, Rich, haven't seen Rich in a while, Chad, Dan. I'm kind of wishing I did end up buying more of the first off the line boxes because I felt like the first off the lines did really well. I'm interested to see how these do because these are not first off the line. They're $100 cheaper, not being first off the line, but I guess we'll see. All right. Your competitors are set. And we're going to run this camel race. Again, this will determine the top 3 for the Giants, with the winner getting the Giants. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and your camel is on. Go, camel, go. The Broncos are in the lead, followed by the Bengals and the Patriots. Yep. Bengals are followed up. The Bengals are. The Jets are winning. That's not going to last. You already know that's not good. That's going to last. All right, we got 7 seconds left here. DJ taking strong with Robert. Wait, where's that? Nowhere. Wow. Chad DJ out of absolutely nowhere. Comes up and where's that? Oh, your top 3 are all right. Very nice. That was impressive. That camel came absolutely out of nowhere to win that one. All right. So I got that list there. Let me break it down so I can put it in your sheet here. So congrats to Chad. All right. No kidding. You were on something. That camel was just like, I'm not losing. All right. Now, I picked this black box specifically because it had something funky about it. Phoenixes. I also grabbed the Phoenix Megas because I thought they were, with the chance of the color blasts on them, I know it's a long shot, but I was like, why not? All right. I grabbed this one particularly because out of all the ones, they're all nicely wrapped and all super tight. This one was kind of goofy. I'm like, this is a sign to me. This is a sign that you should save this one for the break. So, Chad, that's going to be your black. So we're going to start off with this one. First Phoenix box. This is going to be TJ for this first Phoenix box. Cade. Nice. All right. I'm going to try on my side of my phone here, try to keep up with any trades that are going on here. All right. Here in the dings, I'm having trouble following the posts. They're just kind of going off it. Lisa's just saying hi. All right, TJ, this is your box for having the Giants. Everyone else has their teams. Empty box. Now power rip this. Hoping for a color blast tonight. I want to see a color blast. I did look at the color blasts on Mosaic Basketball. Those color blasts are nice because they did the color blast in the form of the team logo. So that was pretty kind of cool. Lisa, your serial number has not hit yet. I am sorry. I did. So I mentioned this earlier. Nope, I have to go do. All right, so I'm going to stack this. I did lose track of time. I do need to pause for just a minute. I need to go adjust Aiden's leg. He has 2 measurements that need to get done. So give me like 3 minutes. I need to go adjust Aiden's leg. So I'm going to give you all some fun music to listen to while I go adjust Aiden's leg. I will be right back. All right, that's complete. Sorry, I has to get done at that time, so I had to go stretch my child's leg. All right, we're back. Music off. Because I was told no music. All right. Adjustment has been completed. All right, so TJ has the Giants, the Philadelphia Eagle defeating Giants. Everyone else has their team. This is my first look at actually the Phoenix Mega Box, so it's kind of a little bit interesting one for me as well here. If it wants to focus. There we go. Dre Greenlaw, Baker Mayfield, Darius Slayton, Travis Etienne Jr., Rookie Rising. There's one for TJ right there for the Giants. Jaquan Jackson, Braylon Allen rookie, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Harrison Butker, Sam Laporta. Oh, I got a Sam Laporta. That's going to be numbered, I believe. Or no, it's just a purple parallel. Oh, it's just purple parallel. Damn. Thought that would be numbered. It is not. Just a parallel. Jonathan Brooks, Dallas Turner, Chris Jenkins on the Prism parallel, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Simmons, DJ Moore, Tyreek Hill, Cade Stover purple, not numbered for the Texans, Blake Corum, Ladd McConkey, Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Bijan Robinson, Zay Flowers, rookie contours for the Minnesota Vikings, JJ McCarthy. Very nice. One for JJ on the board for the Vikings. Jeremiah Trotter, Tip Riemann, DeAndre Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Najee Harris, Talanoa Haflaga, Doug Williams, Gary Clark, treasured tandems for the Redskins, Jaheim Bell, Trevidon Sweet, Chris Olave, Joe Mixon, Will Levis, Prism Drake London, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, treasured tandems, Nate Wiggins, and Carson Steele, not numbered. So I ordered, so for future breaks, they should be showing up tomorrow. No, none of these are the case. The contours? No, because we had that back in the hobby boxes. We hit like 2 or 3 of them in a hobby box. I think they got confused as being case hits, but I don't think they were. A lot of people like them, though, so they have value. Double check to make sure I didn't miss any Giants. So what I bought was, actually I can show you guys real quick. I tried to look for things that would have value, that would add value, that wouldn't add a bunch of cost. There was Darius Slayton, that's what. What is my phone? It's right there. And I don't really care if you guys see how much I spent on something. Looking for RBI crew. Where is it? Okay, so yes, we are doing serial number. You can go ahead and put a serial number in. So this is what I ended up buying. So I ended up buying more black, but I ended up getting these because I thought this would be good. So these were real cheap. It's the jumbo value fat packs. They have the explosives potentially, but you can see they're pretty inexpensive. And then I only got one of those. I got 2 megas of the signature class, 2 megas of the resurgence. And I did get 2 2023, but because it's Donruss Optic Football, downtown chases, obviously, I did get those as well. So we'll do things like this. Like we'll maybe do some of these when we do like an absolute and 1-in-1, and then we'll do like, you know, a Donruss Optic, and then pair that with the black just to add some value. And I might do some different megas, like I might do Phoenix Resurgence. And so if I have that, I might actually do Phoenix Resurgence and kind of mix it all up together just to give better value for you all for this break. This is all I could find. It was this, or I didn't do a football break this for tonight. So I tried to knock the prices down as best I could. So that's kind of just so y'all can see what I'm working with. It's just right now, there's just no good football, a lot of football coming out. They came out with Flawless, but it's such a niche market. They pushed back certified to 1029. Like, and it's not even showing next week for first off the line. Anthony going 154. So it's just rough. I'm trying to find anything that's like short printed now is just impossible to get. Like, I don't know. It's tough trying to get stuff because the greed is so high in the market right now. I saw a thing that, like, this actually scares me. Empty box. I saw a thing that said Trump was considering giving a $2,000 stimulus check to Americans based on the tariff increases. I gotta tell y'all, that scares me for our hobby, because I feel like that is just going to ask for all of our stuff to go way up in price. And that just absolutely scares me. Because that's basically what happened during COVID. Everybody got these huge stimulus checks. People didn't necessarily, not everybody necessarily needed them. And all of a sudden, there's a die cut in here. Or no, it's a piece of it. It's not a die cut. It's the cut from the card. The paper. That's when the market shot up. And so doing that again, yes, there are probably people in this country who absolutely would need that, could use that money and would help them out a lot because inflation's so high. But then when you give it to everybody and you get people who aren't really sure how to do it and they don't put it to practical use, pay bills or whatever, that's why we saw the market surge. But that was also in COVID, also the time everyone was stuck at home, so nobody had anything else to do. You weren't going anywhere, you weren't going on trips, so that's also what shot the market up as well. But I don't know. There's pros and cons to it, I can definitely say. But yeah, we're seeing just anything that's coming out as being potentially collectible or of any sort of potential value to it. It's like, the nice thing I like about you all here is you all collect and invest in the same breath. You're not all just in it for just the investing and you're just trying to make money and bucks and everything. And you see obviously the prices that I try to post the breaks at. I'm trying to focus it to keeping it fun, keeping it collectible, and not trying to, hey, if you hit a big card, I mean, we hit a huge card for Becky, but I don't want to take the fun out of the hobby. That's for sure. All right, so this is Robert for the Giants. James Cook, Dak Prescott, Josh Hines Allen, TJ Watt, Dallas Turner rookie, Mason Smith, Tip Riemann, Darion Bland, Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, it's one for the Giants, Quay Walker, Marshawn Lloyd contours for the Packers. Going to John Stever. So it's a balance for sure. Joe Alt, Braylon Trice, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Johnson, Levante David, Dre Greenlaw, Lulu Latu contours for the Colts, Tyler Newbin, Nate Wiggins on the purple parallel for the Ravens, Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Micah Parsons, Adonai Mitchell, Bo Nix rookie for the Broncos. Nice. Latu again rookie. Alex Highsmith, George Kittle, Tajay Spears, Jamar Chase purple. Nice. That's a nice looking card. That is not numbered. Javon Baker, Jalen McMillan. Ooh, nice Lad McConkey right there for the Chargers. Nice one for Rich. Guy I don't talk about. He was terrible for us, so I don't care how good he's doing for the Colts. If you're a Colts fan, I'm sure you're happy about him. I'm not. Oh my God, just focus. Ha, that's not been said to Daniel Jones ever. It's a hell of a picture right there. He looks like he's scared out of his mind. Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs, Devon Achane, Ramondre Stevenson, Lamar Jackson contours, Darius Robinson, and Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah, I'll definitely mix in some of those other boxes when we do black next week, because it is supposed to show at my door tomorrow. So I'm supposed to get it. All right. Robert. All right. So we're moving on to black. Chad has the Giants now. Let me make a quick offer to David. See if anyone's doing any trades here. My keyboard's having signal issues. It's great. I love it. All right. So let's do black. Phil, you're already in. You already put your serial number in. I thought. Didn't you? No, you didn't. I thought you had your serial number in here already, I guess. I'm wrong. Thought you got in earlier, but that was, I guess I was thinking about Wednesday. All right, here's Topps Chrome Black. Or not Topps Chrome, my goodness. Here is Panini Black. What's up, Phil? So, now this is not Photo. We already did the Photo boxes this week, which Photo was great. Photo was fire this week. So, these are the regular hobby boxes. A little bit cheaper, but obviously, more subject issues. Because obviously that pack is nowhere near as thick as the ones we saw earlier this week. Empty box. All right. Yeah, Wednesday. All right, so that's going to be base card on top. All right. So got the base card on top. I'm going to go do what I did last week. Or last break. We're just going to go like this. All right. So, first card out. We've got... Who is that? Graham Mertz for the Houston Texans. That is not a good sign when you see them in practice unis. 26 of 99. Anyone have 26? No 26. 26 of 99. Graham Mertz. All right, next out. It's going to be a patch auto. Man, the Colts have been absolutely crushing it in our breaks for our black. Riley Leonard, 159 of 249 with a nice patch silver sticker auto. Riley Leonard for the Colts. The Colts seriously have hit so many times. And actually, that was one of the chase teams. Mr. Trokey beat out, I think he beat out somebody for this one. Riley Leonard on the patch auto. Very nice. And next out, it's going to be our other auto. It is for the Kansas City Chiefs. It is not Patrick Mahomes, sadly. That is Omar Norman Lott, 94 of 199. Oh, you missed out on Wednesday? I think I liked the photo box from Monday night because we had the 2 Nike swooshes. But they were still pretty good. I think so. I know it's not the first time I pulled his auto. All right. And we have 2 cards left? 2 cards left. This is a relic card. This is Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice. Oh, it's not a rookie, but still nice. 138 of 149 on the patch card. Going to the Cardinals. That is Jaw. Took that one. And we have 1 card left, which is backwards, which I don't know what that means. It is an auto? I don't think so. Oh, it's just a base. Ty Felton on base. Rookie card for the Vikings. So, yeah, we'll do Optic. We'll mix a bunch of other products in for this next week. If I had certified, I'd be doing certified. I'm excited for Mosaic when it comes. But no Giants tonight. I think right now the Giants are probably the most valuable team based on having Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo. But all right. It was, as they said in the movie Liar Liar, I've had better. The first off the lines are hard to beat. I try to buy the first off the lines a lot of times, but I tell you, sometimes I just can't with where their prices they sell. I can't buy as many because I think they're too high. I mean, sometimes I don't even agree with the retail price on these. $425 for that box. $425 for that does not really cut the mustard for me. But it's the best we can do with what we've got right now. And Luminance, so I was looking up prices on Luminance. Luminance is selling for over $300 right now. And Score is selling for over $300 right now. I'm like, there's no good football product out there to rip that's, we could do multiple hobby boxes of at reasonable prices. That the thing is, now that we've got rookies in actual uniforms, it's hard to going back to the college unis ones. I thought we did good in Luminance, but it's hard to go backwards now. So, like I said, I do have 3 more of these coming. I got plenty of good mixers that we can put in. That's why I went and bought Optic. That's why I got some Absolute. Are we going to hit? We'll see. But at least it gives us a better chance at some stuff. So, all right, here's your recap for football. We have Cameron Mertz to 99, Marshawn Lord, Contours rookie, Carson Steele, purple rookie, futuristic relic for Marvin Harrison Jr. to 149. I think it was too. Ty Felton, base rookie, Lad McConkey, prismatic or hyper rookie from Phoenix, JJ McCarthy, Contours, Bo Nix, base rookie. Norman Lott to 199 and Riley Leonard to 249. If I had a small box like a blaster or something, I probably would have thrown it in with this break. But that's how tapped out I am right now. I may just have to buy some. I can still buy some Prism hanger boxes. I may need just to buy some printer hanger boxes just when we have breaks like that. You know, that just kind of go, eh. But I'll mix it up for next week. I'll put something together. All right. And to finish the night off, we have WWE Topps Finest, 2 autographs per box. All right. I'm going to do this. I cannot put everybody's name in the screen, obviously, because there's too many names. So I'm going to go ahead and tag folks for this. Let's see. I don't care much for Jordan Grace. I know Sol Ruka has been big. All right. I don't think any trades actually got pushed through. I thought about trading Sol Ruka and Jordan Grace for Finn Balor, but I'm struggling because I know Sol Ruka sells well. Chad, I'm having that same problem you're having where it's like, let me get the tags in here. It's hard for me to do trades too when I'm trying to break at the same time. All right. So WWE Finest. David. Thomas. Robert. Who else is in this break? Ricky. All right. We got Frankie. Yeah, I'm having that trade shake. Matt Williams, Chad, Steve Wilczyk, Jordan, Brian Tanner, Ryan Granville, wait, is it Granville? Granville. There we go. Granville. And Mario. All right, I will run down, I will verbally call out everybody's wrestlers that they have. All right. So let's see. All right, so let me run down. So I'm going to call out everybody who is just pray it's not a dead box. Yeah, it would be great, crazy if we hit our superfractor out of this. If we hit a superfractor and $740 goes to somebody, wild. It would be this box too. That's the funny part. It would be something like this. All right. So here is what you have for wrestlers on this one. I'm not going to call out mine. I'm just going to call out everyone else's. So Ricky Worry has Rey Mysterio, Bronson Reed, Nia Jax, Ashante Adonis, Typhoon. Typhoon also covers Tugboat and Shockmaster. Aleister Black, Umaga, Drew McIntyre, Papa Shango, Jimmy Uso, Scott Hall, which Scott Hall also covers Razor Ramon, JC Mateo, and Billy Gunn. Thomas has Becky Lynch, JC Jane, Axiom, Psycho Sid, Jesse Ventura, Kairi Sane, Candice LeRae, Andrade, who just went back to AEW, Izzy Dame, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Adam Pearce, and Sami Zayn. Thomas also has Tiffany Stratton, Gunther, Hank Walker? Yeah, Hank Walker. Michelle McCool, British Bulldog, Alba Fire, Tyreek Igua, Nikki Cross, Zoe Stark, Bronco Nima, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Great Khali. Phil Trokey has The Rock, Wyatt Six, Rob Van Dam, Rowdy Piper, Booker T, Farouk, Bradshaw, Bailey. Rusev, Lucen Price, $1 Million Man DiBiase, Angel. Matt Williams has Shawn Michaels, Angelo Dawkins, Otis, Rikishi, Nomar Dar, The Hurricane, Lana, Johnny Gargano, Bianca Belair, Lyra Valkyra, Damian Priest, Nikki Bell. Jordan Moxley has Cena, Kevin Nash, which also covers Diesel. Paul Bearer, Rocky Johnson, not to be confused with The Rock, that's Rocky's dad. Shayna Baszler, Wesley, Lola Vice, Bret the Hitman Hart, Big Boss Man, Lita, Scarlett, Carlito. Chad has Randy Orton, Ricky Saints, who's now the new NXT champion, Ken Shamrock, Charlotte Flair, Cruz del Toro, Road Dogg, Michin, Boogeyman, Ivy Nile, Sheamus, Dragon Lee, Berto. Chad also has Cody Rhodes, Xavier Woods, X-Pac, Wendy Cho, Nathan Frazier, Fatu, Thea Hale, Vader, Shinsuke Nakamura, Yokozuna, Damon Kemp, Cowboy Bob Orton. Steve has Hulk Hogan, Batista, JD McDonough, Zelina Vega, Ilya Dragunov, Jey Uso, Stacy Keibler, Austin Theory, Godfather, Karrion Kross, Diamond Dallas Page, Kiana James. Steve also has Steve Austin, Chelsea Green, Tony D'Angelo, Jade Cargill, Natalia, Kurt Angle, Kit Wilson, Santo Escobar, Elton Prince, Tatum Paxley, Jakeem Wild, Piper Niven. Frankie has Roman Reigns, Ava, Dion Lennox, Tori Wilson. Did they seriously do that? If we had the Boogeyman card, I'm going to have to figure that out. Because apparently they have Boogeyman and the Boogeyman. I missed that. Why would you do that? Eric Bischoff, Nikita Lyons, Tank Ledger, Kofi Kingston, Dexter Lumis, Sean Spears, Tavion Heights. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. All right. David has Undertaker, Nick Aldis, Tamatonga, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Lash Legend, Brutus Creed, Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, Andre Chase, Apollo Crews, Eric, Carly Bright, Alexa Bliss, Phelan Henley, Brian Pillman, Finn Balor, Josh Biggs, Big E, who just renounced his full retirement, The Sultan, Bradshaw. I got another conflict. Why did they do that? I swear to God, I went through and looked through this list to make sure I had all the duplicates. Maurice, Ariana Grace. Again, I will address that if it crosses. Pete Dunne, Iron Sheik. David also has Rhea Ripley, Stevie Turner. Yeah, Stevie Turner, Nikolai Volkov, Miles Bourne, Lexus King, Farouk, B-Fab, Adrius Nfoe, Io Sky, Dusty Rhodes, Ludwig Kaiser, Chris Sabin. Brian Tanner as Triple H, Uncle Howdy, Charlie Dempsey, Trish Stratus, Kamala, Obafemi, Montez Ford, Braun Strowman, Joe Gacy, Mick Foley, Kane, Ultimate Warrior. Ryan Grayville has CM Punk, Sid Vicious, LA Knight, Lisa Crisafino, Jake the Snake Roberts, Julius Creed, Kellyanne Jordan, Braun Breaker, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Adriana Rizzo, Brinley Reese, Eddie Guerrero. Mario's got Seth freaking Rollins, Ron Killings, Jacob Fatu, Penta, Javon Evans, Omos, Ren Sinclair, Ivar, Brooks Jensen, Naomi, Dante Chen, Honky Tonk Man. Robert has Stephanie Valquer, China, Stephanie McMahon, Dirty Dom, Lex Luger, Zaira, Tyson DuPont, Six, Bam Bam Bigelow, Tongaloa, Malik Blade, Ridge Holland. And that's everybody. That's a lot. That was a mouthful. All right. I think we are good to go. All right. Let's see what WWE Finest has in store for us. I do have a second box of this. It's sitting at the card shop. It's also sitting with Cactus Jack. I would love to do a Cactus Jack's Finest break, but that would be about a $750 break for WWE. I don't know how many hardcore WWE fans that would want to do that break. But that's the problem with WWE's. Like, WWE cards used to be very reasonable to buy. Now they have gotten so expensive. Like, now that Topps took over WWE again, the cost of these cards, I mean, at least when Panini had them, they were like $200. Now they're just to the moon. All right. Empty box. Like, I mean, they're up there with football, and baseball's creeping up there. I hate how expensive the WWE stuff got. It used to be we could do, you get 11 wrestlers for $6. I can't do that anymore. One of my criticisms with this set is they did kind of like this. Some people like it, but they're very, black. All the folks here are kind of black and white and kind of faded to the back. They're not like the wrestlers themselves aren't in full color. So, but there you go. Chad kicking us off with Cody Rhodes right there. And there's Shawn Michaels, HBK. Lola Vice. Zoe Stark. Not our first auto. There is Dirty Dominic Mysterio on the X-Fractor. And then, is that a red? Oh, we have a red to 5. Oh, that could be huge. As crazy as I am to say that could be absolutely a monster card. Like, we're talking multiple figures that could be. So we're going to set that right there. All right. We're going to save that to the end. Finishers, Bailey. Sid Justice. Wesley. And Grayson Waller. Is Jacob Fatu and Fatu the same? Is that another double up? So the cards themselves actually say these names on them. I tried to combine wrestlers as I could. Is there a Jacob Fatu and a Fatu on here? Because I would say yes, that's the same person. I didn't think I called out Jacob Fatu and Fatu, but oh, there is one. Yep. I believe they're the same, but I think we'll see it. We'll cross it if we get there. But they do say on the cards, like that one says Sid Justice. They do say that specifically. So they will call out that specific name. Those are all direct from the checklist. I did not write those names in myself. And then I tried to pare them down. Yeah, I just saw that. Like I said, we'll cross that bridge if it comes to that, and I'll deal with it then. These ones are a bit hard. I'm trying. We got a double up of something here. All right, we got Randy Orton, Asuka, Hulk Hogan, because I know there's a Hollywood Hogan and a regular Hulk Hogan, and I deleted the Hollywood Hogan out. I was trying to look for all the duplicates. Jada Parker, 192 of 199. That is the Iron Sheik himself. Iron Sheik. And not an auto. What is that? That's cool. Intimidators Kane on the X-Fractor. That's cool. And I think we have another Intimidators behind it. That is the Great Khali on the Intimidators. Also kind of cool. I think the number to 5, the red, is an Intimidators card, but I'm not going to swear to it. Like, I tried to scrub that list. Like, that's why I said I took Dude Love, Mick Foley, put them all together. I took Diesel out, took Razor out. Found another one. See, some people, when they do letter breaks, I kind of wonder, I'm like, how do you deal with that then? If you get the Fatu versus Jacob Fatu, if it's like you had F. All right, let's hit the Iron Sheik. It's a nice Iron Sheik card. I will say that Iron Sheik card does look nice. It's a really nice looking set. I'm not going to disagree the fact that this is, I'd almost, in some respects, maybe would want a sports set to be done like that with that kind of stainless or that steel plate, diamond plate background. It's kind of cool. It's a nicer set to see in person. Truly the GOAT. I don't know if I'd go that far. Cruz del Toro, Zelina Vega, and Tommaso Ciampa. What you mean with his karate chop finisher? That was the most awful looking finisher ever. I mean, he's an intimidator as hell. I saw him in person. His pec, one pec of his is bigger than my head, which is crazy. So if that's number to 5, if we do not pull 2 autographs in these next 4 packs, that number to 5 is also an auto, which would also be double wild. All right. Ricky Saints, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, Julius Creed. This is a dark energy card. This is the Y at 6. Oh, that's sick. The Y at 6 on the dark energy. That's a sick card. This would be a really sick card is if it was all 6 of them somehow, or 5 of them signed to it. That would be cool. That's a really cool card, the Y at 6. And there's a Stone Cold, the turn. I don't know what the turn is on there. Maybe it's when he turned heel. But that Y at 6 card is cool. These dark energy cards are nice. So this is like, it would have the Fiend. It has the Demon, Finn Balor Demon card. All right, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin on the turn. That one's going to Steve Wilczyk. Damian Priest, Alba Fire, Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time. And Raquel Rodriguez, which is not how she looks right now. She's, I don't know, she's playing second fiddle right now with Judgment Day, and it's kind of a weird storyline. I don't know. I don't quite understand what they're... I feel like ever since Liv got hurt, they've just lost direction. All right. Austin Theory. Sami Zayn. All right, we have an autograph. And that is Fallon Henley. 12. Hey, Thomas. Winner, chicken dinner, Thomas. $5 break credit to him. And Matt Del Orso also had 12. So Matt and Thomas both get $5 break credit. Fallon Henley. It's going to be your first autograph. And that is her winning the North America Championship for NXT. It's really hard to see as an X-Fractor. Finest moments. Let's see who's got Fallon Henley. Let's see. I think I called that one early. Fallon Henley, David Lapreno. Nice. Nice, David. And we got Andrade, who is now with AEW, or back with AEW. Montez Ford, 96 of 149. The Intimidators of China. Behind that. Montez Ford, 96 of 149. Is it a nice set? Yeah. I just don't know if I agree it's a $350 set. I don't think any wrestling set should be $350. China on the Intimidators. Brett the Hitman Hart on the Refractor. That's a cool card. Miles Bourne. Roxanne Perez. And Lyra Valkyria with the Intercontinental title. All right, so we've seen one auto. So the question is, do we see a second auto? If we see a second auto, then we know that's not auto. Speaking of Liv Morgan, there she is. Psycho said, The Rock. Is this an auto? Oba Femi, finest autographs. Nice. That's a big up and comer right there. So it's not an auto, it's number to 5. But Oba Femi, That's a big up-and-coming auto right there for NXT. Who had Oba? Oba Femi goes to Brian Tanner. Nice, Brian. That's a nice one. On the finest autographs. 44/199 on the Batista. He does not look like that anymore. 44/199. El Grande Americano finishers. Meechin. Interesting. This says attitude on it. Oh, interesting. I just realized, just like finest, because it says attitude on it, that's a rare card. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Roman the Tribal Chief. We are the ones in Triple H. So that's a common. So the Rhea is an uncommon because it's less diamond plate, and then the Meechin is the rare because it says attitude on it. Interesting. All right, one pack left, and then we get to see what our red to 5 is. So that could be, that's an Undertaker, or if that's a, I don't know. There's a lot of names that could be huge. It's not an auto though. That's the only thing that's disappointing. Like, oh. All right, last pack here. Do we have a super? No supers. Sol Ruka, Akita Lyons, Tony D'Angelo, Shinsuke Nakamura, Berto on the refractor rare. Showstoppers, Eddie Guerrero. Solo Sikoa, 21/75 on the blue X-Fractor. Eric and Sean Spears. All right. So now, numbered to 5. Who is Dirty Dom going to reveal to us? We know it's numbered to 5. It is a red. We've already exposed the 5. So, upside down. I think this is an Intimidators card, just kind of based on, yeah, this is definitely an Intimidators card. I don't know whose hair that is. I think it's a gal. Maybe? Nope. It is Psycho Sid. 5/5 for Psycho Sid on the Intimidators. I mean, it's cool. It's a 5/5. Where did Psycho Sid fall? I swear this is going to be one that's going to kill me here. Do I have Psycho Sid specifically called out? I think I can self-resolve this because I think I deleted Psycho Sid because I combined him with Sid Vicious. Nope, never mind. Thomas has Psycho Sid. So Thomas Iams specifically has Psycho Sid, so he is the winner of the Intimidators 5/5 card. I'll have to look up, see what that value is. It wasn't a bad box. I mean, getting a red to 5 is not a guarantee by any means. The Wyatt 6, I'm not sure. Wyatt 6 was who had Wyatt 6? That was a specific Mr. Trokey has Wyatt 6. So he will be the person to ask. We can ask. But David, you got the Fallon Henley, so not bad for you. You got that Fallon Henley card auto. So all right. Was it the monster break I was hoping for? No, but it wasn't a bad box either. I've seen way worse. All right. We had some pretty good cards this week. Let's do a recap here. We had Montez Ford to 149, Batista to 199. We have Solo Sikoa to 75. The Dark Energy Wyatt 6 card. The Intimidators of the Great Khali. The Intimidators of Kane. We had the Iron Sheik to 199. The Psycho Sid 5 of 5 Intimidators. And then the 2 autographs we had, Obafemi going to Brian Tanner and Fallon Henley going to David. And that is going to be your breaks for this evening. All right. We will have more breaks up for Sunday. Again, just as a reminder, Aiden is having surgery on Monday. I'm going to currently note the breaks will drop on Sunday and we'll break on Monday, but that is going to be pending Aiden getting out of the hospital on Monday at a reasonable hour. If he does not get out on a reasonable hour, I will push everything to Tuesday, but I will make sure to keep everybody in the loop to let them know. But please keep Aiden in your thoughts and well wishes for Monday. He will be going under the knife again to get another pin installed and have his fibula bone cut to finish his device. And then the next surgery he'll have will be about 5.5 months from now to get that whole contraption taken off his leg. So, but hope everybody has a great weekend. If you're in the Northeast, be careful of that nor'easter that's coming up through. But hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy your time, and we'll catch you back here on hopefully Monday night. But look out for our schedule dropping tomorrow. But have a great night, everybody, and we will catch you all